G'day folks, and welcome to this first channel update for Wise Guy History. It may be a surprise to learn that I've actually had this channel for about 8 years. June 2013 was when I set this all up. I was playing through 3 days of Gettysburg, 3 Dog from GTS Games, part of the Great Battles of the American Civil War series. And this is a big battle, and I want to capture and remember that experience. So I started this channel, and I started to sort of document in sort of narrative format that playthrough. I did 2 videos and then it all fell apart and had to stop the game and took a break for about 4 years, returned 4 years later when I started getting into the LoB series of games. Again, started to document this monster experience, and that's when the videos started back up again. And I've been pretty active in documenting these games over that period. Obviously, over the last 12 months, I've been playing a lot more games and really enjoying documenting this, and that's driven my more recent activity. Most recently, I've reached 1,500 subscribers, and I want to thank everyone for subscribing and tuning in and for your engagement with the videos. It really means a lot to me when you tell me what you like, what you don't like, because I do respond to what you folks say in feedback. I do monitor sort of what people watch, what they like, and what they comment on. So if you like something, please let me know, and I'll try and produce more of that. It is mid-July 2021, and as some of you may be aware, living in Australia, it's difficult to get war games over here. I won't go on about that, I've spoken about it before, but what this means is typically I'll only buy war games 2 or 3 times a year, and I tend to do them in a bit of a bulk lot, and it tends to be around tax time. So I've been on a bit of a shopping spree lately. I have also sold a lot of games. So I've been I go through this yearly clear out. I get rid of stuff that I don't play. I don't like holding onto things that I just will never play again. If I played a game and don't like it, I will get rid of it. I won't store it on the shelf. So if you check through my collection, you'll see that the number of games that I've previously owned exceeds the number of games that I currently own, because I just, I don't like it, I'll get rid of it. Trade it on, preferably, but sell if I need to. Having said that, I've been on this recent shopping spree, and I am surrounded by these new acquisitions. And I want to share these with you because this is going to give you a sense of what will be coming up on the channel over the coming months, probably over the next 12 months. This is what you've got to look forward to. First of all, a mate up north, a couple of hours away, was selling a heap of games. So I picked up a lot from him. These are secondhand, but many of these still in shrink. So I picked up Caesar's Gallic War by Worthington Games. It is similar to the Columbia Games block system, but focus, of course, on Caesar's Gallic campaign. I've heard a lot of comparisons between this and Hammer of the Scots, so I'm looking forward to that. In particular, one of my good friends who I often game against is a scholar, a historian of ancient Rome, and loves Caesar's Gallic campaign. So we play a lot of those games in that area. Reds is a reacquisition for me. I bought it many years ago, never played it, sold it, and have regretted it. So I've bought that again, and am really keen. I'm kind of in a bit of a Ted Racer mode, Ted Racer DNSig, so I'm keen to get that out at a Ted Racer design. I've picked up this as well. I don't know much about this. Roads to Leningrad, GMT Games. I couldn't even tell you off the top who the designer was. Vance von Bourier, developed by Ed Rains and Tony Curtis, produced by Roger McGowan, Mark Simonich, Andy Lewis, Tony Curtis. I picked that up without knowing much about it, so I will be running through that at some stage. He also had available these 2. Now, these are popular games. I've seen them around here and there and hadn't thought much of them. They look like quite general abstractions of these conflicts, 1775 and 1812, and I didn't think much of it. And then I read on some of these social media forums that this 1775, a lot of people were saying that this is one of the best games on the American Revolutionary Wars. And I kind of dismissed my sort of bias against the perceived abstraction and thought, well, I'll pick this up, and I'll pick up 1812 as well. Incidentally, I used to teach in these areas, so I'm really keen to see how they play out. Noble Knight Games announced cheap shipping options to the rest of the world, and so I couldn't resist that. So I picked up a few games from them. I picked up D-Day Quad from Decision Games. Of course, I've been in a big Normandy, Overlord, D-Day mode lately, so I picked up that. I want to test that out and see how it plays through the campaign. I also, from Noble Knight Games, picked up D&A6 Battalion Combat Series, Baptism by Fire and The Last Blitzkrieg. And I have the third one, a title of which slips my mind, on the way at the moment. So I picked up both of these from Noble Knight Games, and I think these are top of my priority list. I'm really keen to learn this system and get into it, and I'll be producing some videos on those as soon as possible. They're my recent sort of acquisitions, those games. But of course, there's always stuff on the shelf that I want to play. I want to kind of highlight what else I've been playing and what I might be featuring. I did a video over a year ago on the Doolittle raid. I did a short little battle, and the plan there was to run through the battle and then explore the larger campaign. I never got a chance to explore the larger campaign. It has been top of my list for about 12 plus months. I hope to get some videos done of that ASAP. And this was, I picked this up about 12 months ago as well. And it has also been top of my learn to play list. There's some great learn to play videos on YouTube. I've forgotten the YouTuber, forgive me. But yeah, want to give that a go and explore this. This began as an attempt to innovate the Avalon Hill Kingmaker system for modern gamers. Based, of course, on the War of the Roses, 15th century England, and yeah, keen to see how that borrows elements from Kingmaker. And just to kind of shift away from war games a little bit, I backed on Kickstarter Glenmore 2 Chronicles with the Highland Games expansion. It arrived the other week, and my wife and I have been playing this, and it's a lovely little Euro game. Plays really nicely. I leave it on upside down, but yeah, it's almost a worker placement, tile grabbing game where you're building your little glen. It's a lovely little game. And of course, I've got Bayonets and Tomahawks coming up. What else? And look, whatever else friends pick up and want to play. So yeah, look, there's a lot here on my list. There'll be more Line of Battle series coming up as well. As I look around and think what else there is, I would like to get back into the Greatest Day and the Grand Tactical series. I did a lot of videos back and absolutely loved the Greatest Day. I think if you're looking to explore the Grand Tactical series, the Greatest Day is a brilliant starting point and a brilliant end point, because there is so much depth and replayability in that one box. You could buy the Greatest Day and really play that forever. There is so many scenarios, small, medium, large, the full campaign in that one box to keep you satisfied for a very long time. I stopped as I moved on to other games, not because I ran out of scenarios to play. I was just keen to explore other things. And I sort of thought to myself, I'll pack this away for a couple of weeks and I'll return to it. It's been a while, but I really want to get my teeth back into the Grand Tactical series. And I want to experiment as well. One of the ideas I had was to see how the company scale system played in that environment. I actually prefer the rules for the company scale system, but I prefer the theme, the battles of the Grand Tactical series. So I want to see if I can merge those together. There's a few other things I want to do with the Line of Battle series as well, so stay tuned for that. I'm currently playing through Antietam, and it is an amazing system. None But Heroes is a great title. Again, a great starting point. A lot of replayability in this title. So, folks, hopefully that gives you an idea. Thank you again, everyone, for subscribing and watching and commenting. Please keep it coming, and I really value and appreciate your feedback and contributions. Hopefully that's given you a sense of where I'm at and where I'm heading over the next couple of months. As always, thank you for watching and take care.